Yo, what it is, what it do, it's your boy YCM. If you ain't new, get a clue. Hope you like the video, and I hope you subscribe if you do, cause I think y'all gonna love it here, bro. Y'all gonna love it here. I'm a regular hood nigga. I'm gonna be breaking down politics. I'm gonna be breaking down relationships. I'm gonna be breaking down the economy, cause you know everything is about that cheddar. Let's get into the video. Today we got quit my job at 50 and moved into the woods. PSMD. I don't know what PSMD means. Post stress manic disorder. I don't know. What does that mean? Is that a movement? Is that a movement, y'all? I don't know if that's a movement. I keep looking at the computer instead of the camera. I want y'all to know. I'll see y'all. Now, this is gonna be my first video on the channel. Y'all clap it up. Look, if you here, bro, you a VIP. You will see the growth in me over these next 3. I don't got no more rounds to go with that, but let's get into the video, y'all. Let's get into it.
I quit my career to do all of this, to live out here in the country.
He better than me. Look, bro, I work for Amazon, right? Delivering, bro. We be all up in the mountains and stuff, in the rural areas, bro. I'll be scared as hell, bro. It be nighttime, bro. I be thinking I'm hearing stuff, seeing stuff. I do sometimes. It be mountain lions up there. It be I haven't seen a bear. I've seen like a bunch of coyotes, skunks, freaking all these different kind of squirrels. And to make it worse, these people got dogs, bro. They dogs bring all the attention to you. As soon as you get out that van, bro, even when you pulling up, you get stuck in like the mush, you know, because they don't got no paved roads and stuff out there. They got either gravel or muddy dirt, so you get stuck. And they got the nerve to talk about, oh, put my package at the back door. Nigga, I'm not going back there. I do not know what's back there. I'm not going back there. Or they be like, oh, so people don't steal it, put it here, or there. Like, listen, bro, I'm putting it at the bottom of your driveway, bro. This is dangerous for me, bro.
Hey, bless up, fam. Hope y'all doing well. So today, I'm going to have a conversation, a more intimate conversation with you today. As you all know, I'm a grown man. Yeah, I'm age 50. And I quit my job. I quit my career to do all of this, to live out here in the country. And I wanted to have a transparent and
Is that Florida?
a true conversation with you about the process. It's been 6 months. Quit my career, and I was used to, when I was younger, you know, when I had a lot more, I should say a whole lot more, seemed like it was more opportunities. Now, one thing that I'm learning after this process is that you are like a stock, right? You can hit your peak and you can hit your lows. You know, I walked away from that. I had a home in downtown Metro.
These are weird edits. Is he messing up? I think it's better when people do these like talking head type videos, when they just rambling. I think it's better to keep no edits. Just let your stream of consciousness run through. You feel me? It ain't like gotta be a produced video all the time. I think it's better. It hits better when you do that. And I wonder how his wife feel about him doing that. I wonder if he gonna get into that.
Florida.
Oh yeah, he in Florida.
And
I knew it was Florida by tall trees. I never been to Florida, but look, these tall trees, bro. Every time you see a movie, that's Florida.
Work for government. I've been working for government for quite some time. I work private sector jobs. I've done a lot of different things in my life. But some of the things that I definitely wanted to do as time drifted on, I wanted to make sure that I enjoyed life, you know. I don't know what happened. When I hit age 50, something definitely clicked inside of me. A burning desire to be free. A burning desire to kind of do more of what I wanted to do and not what is always expected of me. And sometimes I can come truly transparent. I put everything into this land that we have, developing the land, cultivating the land, have no regrets about that. Have no regrets about living in the rural area. One thing I will tell you, there are a lot of challenges, not only mentally, financially, but it's still, to me, it's definitely worth it. It's worth it without a doubt. Now, one regret I do have is that rooster in the background. That rooster, Sean, he crows whenever I'm videoing like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because he hear me talking.
Yeah, he old. That's Unc. He talking about videoing. Boy, you recording. Tell Sean to shut the hell up too.
But anyway, going back.
Put Sean down. He need to go down. We got clocks now. We got alarm clock. We don't need no roosters. We do not need any roosters, bro. Sean gotta go.
One of the things that you definitely want to do, just to prepare yourself if you're thinking about doing this, if you're looking at living in a rural area, you're going to have to begin from the bottom up. And if you're older like myself, a lot of people may not be as welcoming to you starting something brand new with very little to no experience in whatever field if you're changing your career. So if you're thinking about going in retail, hospitality, and you haven't done that since you was a teenager or since you was in the early 20s, it may not be as welcoming versus if I was in my 20s or my 30s with lack of experience, it will be more seasoned in life. And as you get a little bit older, you are not as attractive to the workforce as you used to be when you was in your younger age. So
is that true? I want to say it's true because like I'm used to working like manual labor type jobs, like warehouse and stuff like that, in retail. But it's a lot of retail workers that I work with, they like 60, 70, 80, 90, like, and they've been there for like well, I guess because they've been there their whole lives. But I know in the warehouse they kind of do have the ageism thing going on. But you know, when I'm in these spaces on YouTube, they say like a man doesn't hit his financial peak or whatever till like late 40s, early 50s, or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna guess those people that are working that have those type of jobs that are at their peak in their 50s, they're probably working like in an office or got their own business or something like that. They're not working with their body. So yeah,
that's a reality, whether we like it or not. All of this I kind of expected, but I didn't understand that it would be as dry as it has been. Another thing is a lot of things you can't do like you used to do. You know, a lot of your work, physical work labor. If you're thinking about doing some entrepreneurial things, you're thinking about gardening, you're thinking about growing a lot of fruits and vegetables, you're thinking about doing a lot of back-breaking work, it will take a toll on you. You will notice that your body don't move and respond like it used to. You will grow some endurance and you will get a little bit more and more endurance, but you will still face challenges. Another thing is now the cost of living versus what you were used to is totally different. You know, I hear a lot of people that compare like, well, my mom made it off of 30,000 one.
What is it like though? Like I always wondered that when like people that are like in their 80s or whatever, like what is it like to go from having shit be like a penny to like everything being like $40 and your rent went from being like $20 and then now it's like $20,000. Like I know my dad's 45. He said when he got his first apartment, their rent was $400 for a 3-bedroom. Although they obviously they got inflation and they work, their wages and stuff was different. I wonder what it feels like to just continuously go through that cycle over and over again. I guess I'll find out when I get older, but I'm hating it right now, even because back in 2019, I got my first apartment. My rent was, I want to say, it was either $13.95 or $14.95, and back then that was a lot of money. I had just left the crib, never paid a bill in my life. I had just got my first job. I'm like, damn, people really like it. Gave me a newfound respect for my mom. And as he just said, something about his mom raised him on 30,000. I did my FAFSA for school, and I found out my mom made 27 bands a year, and she had 5 kids. I got 4 siblings. I'm like, damn, how the hell? Well, it made sense to me then, like while we were struggling so bad, and while we never had like a stable place to live, cause like 27,000, that's crazy. That's 27. That's more than I make now. I'm not gonna lie. As a grown man in 2024, that's 27,000 more than I make now. I'm not gonna lie, but it's crazy nonetheless. I definitely need to make a little bit more than that. Just a little bit. I need to let me hit 30. Let me hit 30K and we'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? 30K will be alright. Uh, uh, but yeah, so I wonder what it's like to like grow up and yeah, you go from working and every year, couple years, you see things increase by 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. I feel like that'll break you. It could break you and you'll feel like you're in a rat race or something. Uh, everything kind of is a rat race, but I'm just saying, let's get back to the video.
One single income, $40,000, and they was in a metropolitan city, and if they can do it, we can definitely do it. Things are not the same anymore. The price of food, the price of utilities, the price of doing business is not the same anymore. And so with that said, we're not comparing apples to apples, you know. Now the new $100,000 is more like $30,000 to $40,000. You know what I'm saying? So your money may not stretch as far as you want it. Another thing that I definitely notice and I definitely acknowledge is that in order to build and put in infrastructure, if you don't have a lot on to your land and you're willing to cash it all and risk it all, you're gonna need a lot of resources, a lot of connections. You're gonna need people who have more either skill sets or machinery or different access to things that you may not have access to, or you may don't want to liquidate all your funds to buy every single piece of equipment. Because think about it, excavator, you're looking at tractors, different things, these ditch diggers and all this other stuff. You don't want to deplete your funds because you're looking for the long haul and trying to develop. And so there may be some challenges that you may face. Now, another thing that I definitely have noticed is that you're going to have to network, and you're going to have to network in a different way. And what I mean by network is quite different from a rural area. When you're in a rural area, you're in a small community. Some of the things is you're limited on resources. There's more people that stay long-term in jobs and also even businesses. And these businesses have been generational, where they have established a good foothold. You might have some skill sets and you may be very well at what you're doing, and there's no question about that. But when you come into these rural areas, I have even seen restaurants where I don't know why they even patronize these restaurants. The service is horrible. The food is not that great. But it's because they have been established and people are so used to doing business with them, even from stores to different things like that. So you're going to have to overcome some of those things. You're going to have to build that know, like, and trust. And sometimes it may take a little bit more than it used to. Yeah, you might have people in these smaller communities walk up to you real quickly and communicate with you. But transactional wise, once the newness wear off, you're going to have to maintain and keep that stability. And without you having that sense of community, without you being known for years, you're not that guy that went to school with mama, daddy, uncle, or even classmate. You're going to have to work to establish and build that. So you're going to have to be patient with your growth, whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you're trying to establish yourself as far as a business or even employment. Now, one of the things that I find very interesting, I have found so many pieces about myself that I did not know. I'm learning a whole lot more about myself. I'm learning to trust the process. I'm learning skill sets that I didn't even know. and I'm able to help more people in different ways, and especially a lot of people on social media and YouTube. I'm finding ways where we can definitely be a benefit to a lot of people because I'm learning so many different things. Don't panic, don't stress yourself out. Take one day at a time and look at everything, right? Look at everything and just understand, pace yourself and listen to me. Now that I'm 50, I'm noticing.
These edits are getting on my nerves, bro. It's like he's cutting himself off mid sentence and then starting mid sentence. Like, come on, bro. Choose a struggle. We're old.
I am vulnerable. My health is vulnerable. Poor muscles, internal issues, health wise, balance, endurance, intolerant to heat, longer time to heal time, recovery time. So there's a lot of different things that I'm encountering that I knew, but you never know until you go through it. You know what I'm saying? When you have a homestead and you're on the homestead and here you are, it's taking you 2 weeks to recover, that means everything has to stop. And you got to still pace yourself. Without a doubt. Would I do all of this all over again? Hell yeah, I definitely do without a doubt. Without a doubt, I do it all over again. It's so many rewarding aspects to it. Waking up when you want to, getting up, enjoying life, enjoying nature, being a part of something greater than you, building something, establishing something that has never seen before, learning about your endurance, learning, gaining knowledge and experience. It's utilizing brain activity that I probably haven't used in quite some time because you get so used to your daily routine. You get so used to waking up, getting ready for work, commuting to work, going into the office, checking your emails, doing all of those different things. You're going to learn a whole lot more about yourself. You're going to get to expand yourself. You're going to get to explore yourself a little bit more. And you're going to hopefully enjoy life a whole lot more. Things that used to matter to you, they're not going to matter. There's more to life than just money. That dollar. Sometimes you living in that cycle of life. That's all you see. That's all you know. But when you wake up and you've been taking care of animals and plants and just establishing your own homestead, you're going to watch things cultivate. You're going to watch things grow. And you're going to be a part of those things. And they're going to give you something back. They're going to give you energy back that's positive. Nature shows us so many different things that there's no way in the world when I was going to that everyday rat race, there's no way I could really enjoy the things, what we call life, God's creation. I was watching God's creation just come and go and just pass me by. But now I'm able to just enjoy life and truly enjoy life. Now, one thing I definitely want to encourage you to do is don't be afraid to take chances and try new things and humble yourself. Humble yourself. I get it. You got a lot of experience. You're a grown person with you, but understand that if you're coming into new communities, you're coming into new areas, first learn the culture, learn how that community buzz and how that community is stimulated. Because if you're not adding value what you're doing, then you're taking away from it. And that's the last thing you want to do. Wherever you go, would I do it all over again? Yes, I would. Would I do some things a little bit different? Probably so. But a lot of things I wouldn't have had the knowledge to know to do. A lot of things I would have had to still go through it. So without a doubt, I would encourage you, before you leave this planet rock, please enjoy life. Try to do something you truly want to do, your passion, your goal, your purpose. Live inside of that and try to do some of that before you leave here, because I'm telling you, 50 years old to a 20, 19-year-old, 16-year-old may seem like a long time, but time flies, my friend. Once you start getting established, getting a home, get your career going, raising a family, getting the family all set, quickly by. But
that's why I make less. I'm so sorry. I just realized I was not showing the video. I apologize for that. But that's first video, right? That's why I make less than 30,000 a year, because I balance the things that I want to do with Things I don't want to do, which is work. A lot of people say I should be making more money, given that I'm 28 years old. But I love my mama. Um, I kind of run a business. Well, I do run a business, but it don't really make that much money right now. Nonetheless, I try to keep my schedule free to be able to do that. So I work 4 days a week, or really 3 days a week, sometimes four, if I really need money at the time. And then I just live within my means. So I'm not hurting for money. Definitely could use more so I could buy more equipment and pay for marketing and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna just stop it right there since I didn't put everything in that I need to put in there. I messed up the video. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please don't take your subscription away, bro. Give me grace, bro. Listen, bro. I'm growing, and y'all can grow with me. All right, y'all. Peace out.